Good morning and welcome to the morning edition here at daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, daryllorette. Well, today's a special day. We're going to start off with wishing my mother a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. I hope you enjoy your retirement. Okay, well, I can only hope that I live to be 65. Okay then, moving on. I just came from the kitchen and as usual, I have a big bowl of oatmeal with my name on it. And a chopped banana and a cup of lemon tea. So, I'm really hungry, so I'm going to dig in. And feel free to join me if you yourself have some breakfast in front of you, in front of the computer, coincidence, maybe. Feel free to, have your bacon and eggs or your English muffins or your toast or whatever you eat for breakfast, your Fruit Loops, your Kellogg's Rice Krispies. Well, it's Monday morning, thank God. You like the weekend. Everybody likes the weekend, but how much of a weekend can you take? It's always good. It's always good to get back to Monday, because then you have Friday to look forward to again. Too much of a good thing, you know what I'm saying? It's not wonderful. It's terrible. So yesterday, we didn't do very much yesterday. All we did pretty much was sit in front of the TV. Actually, we didn't do much of that. We sat in front of the computer pretty much all night. It wasn't even night either. It was the day. And we're getting off to a roaring start this morning. Anyway, well, I just lost my train of thought. So, how are you this morning? I'm beginning to wonder, will I ever work again? It doesn't look very hopeful. My God! Making a lousy 20 or 30 bucks a month on the computer just ain't cutting it. Well, I definitely got to figure out how to make some green without going outside in the cold. At least not well, the thing is that I am literally not capable of doing or holding a quote-unquote regular job anymore. It's just not my cup of tea. I think I'd rather be dead than have just a regular minimum wage job. Did I say that right? Just working for minimum wage, it's like you might as well be dead. Because that is a slow death. So, give me your tired, give me your hungry, give me your poor. Your huddled masses. and we will give them jobs. Well, I really feel bad for Barack Obama. He really, you know, 2 years ago he was on top of the world. Now he's trying to struggle to get back into the game, it would seem. That midterm election really knocked him on his butt. But, you know, it's like, you would hope, like, for the very first black, I was almost going to say prime minister here. I'm living up here in Canada talking about the U.S., so, you know, it's like, what do you expect? I'm going to start, the Freudian slips are going to start rolling in. So you get the very first black prime minister. See, there you go. You got the very first black president of the United States ever, and you almost, at least up here as a Canadian, you almost hope that the guy's going to do really good. And of course it starts off that way, but it slowly begins to slide, if you know what I mean. And then you're wondering, gee, I wonder if somebody's going to try to assassinate this guy. I mean, they've pretty much killed everybody else that try to make a difference in the world down there. I wonder if he's going to be next. So you're kind of hoping that ain't going to happen. And then you're hoping, well, man, I really hope he does well. And then, you know, you were hoping for the best with this midterm election, but it seems like the grand old party is getting their hooks back into things, and they're going to do their best to try to take over, you know. And it's going to be up to Barack to fend them off with the mighty Excalibur. So as much as I've been studying politics for the past couple of years, actually, thanks to Barack Obama, I'm actually interested in politics for the first time in my life. I mean, I've been voting for the past, I've been voting every year here in Canada, either if it's a federal, provincial, or a local election. I've been voting for the past 10 years. But I'm actually reading about politics on the internet now and listening to it on the news. Well, I was until I'm getting all my news now here on the computer because I hate to watch those guys delivering the news on TV because they seem to be just sitting there reading those teleprompters, and you get the impression that they're suffering through the whole thing, and it's like, my God, I can't stand to sit in front of a TV and watch anybody suffer. So I just opted into the reading. I'm just reading the news now. I'm not watching it on TV. It's that way I don't have to watch anybody suffering reading a teleprompter. And they work these guys, these local guys here in Hamilton. They worked them like dogs. The guy's doing a 3.5-hour morning shift at CHCH. He gets an hour off, and then he's back on for an hour. Gets an hour off, and he's back on again. It's like, my God, what is this, marathon news? Well, I wonder if this lemon tea is any good for my my cold and my voice. Tastes pretty good. Well, I don't think too much exciting is going to happen today. woke up this morning or sometime earlier this morning, and occasionally I wake up and the circulation in my hand seems to be not cooperating. You know, it's like my hand gets all stiff, as if there's no blood flowing to it. And I'm wondering, you know, maybe I should start using the left hand a little more often. I'm just spending too much time with my right hand. That wasn't funny. Well, since I'm slowly getting a little senile here as the days pass, I got to keep my eye on the time now, because I forget that I only got a 15-minute video. I can only make I only have 15 minutes, so I got to keep my eye on the clock there. And I'm so into my oatmeal that I just totally lose track of time. And as you can hear, I'm scraping down to the bottom of the bowl. Coming to the end of another festive meal. Whoa! Well, I was really hungry and that hit the spot. So now, I gotta polish off this cup of tea. Lemon tea with, I think, yeah, it has ginger in it. Whoa. Belch. Okay, now we're realizing that we ate too fast and we gave ourselves gas. Okay, well, hope you're all out there wearing your poppies, celebrating the Veterans Day coming up on the 11th, celebrating the sacrifices our fellow Canadians and other military service personnel have made over the years, and wishing them all the best, and hoping you have a good day. And I guess that's it for today. I'm Daryl here at Lorette Cafe, and I'll see you next time. So until then, keep a stiff upper lip. Cheerio!